Hey guys, what's going on? FYMyPawn here, and welcome back to Go Create, the Goblin Baker series. Since we last left off, we began construction of the Great Waterwheel. So, we are planning to continue that today. I've managed to gather some materials for this certain circumstance, and we're just going to ultimately build up the waterwheel design, and if we have some spare time, I'm going to be doing a few extra things. But without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. Now, naturally, regarding preparation, I haven't done much in the way of things. The most I have actually done for the series regarding these time skips is just gather materials. So I try not to progress anything that you guys have not seen yet. So don't worry about missing anything out. That is just something that I naturally do over the course of the time that we play. But yeah, I have done nothing too extreme. The most I have done is like a tiny bit of building, but nothing too extreme. And I've done significant mining, I'd say. Well, nothing on par to what I usually do, but I did a bit of mining. And other than that, it was just to get soapstone, and I do believe... I needed to get depth stone, I think it's called, and soapstone. Both required for the walls of the building and the inside casing of the building that we are trying to make here. Other than that, I haven't touched on actually building it upwards, so there is still that we have to cover. But otherwise, we should be good. As you can tell, I've done a little bit of a gathering of resources. I've done some things that I wanted to do. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do everything I had wanted, but, we got as much as we could do without, going as far as to make any new automation, as it were. With that in mind, I do have plans for the future, and it's probably going to start with going into tinkering and smelting. But, for now, we've got one big focus to go over, and that would be this, I think. So, first and foremost, regarding the Withered Utilities fluid tanks, there is a slightly better method. I wouldn't say it's the best method, but it does allow us to carry the tanks. And that, in its mind, is actually Tinker's. As you know, Tinker's has seared fuel tanks and various other, like, fuel gauges and all that jazz. Let's see. If you use a seared fuel tank, it retains its liquid when broken, and it can contain 4 units of liquid, I do believe, if I recall correctly. I'm unsure if this can be extended in any way, but who knows. Retains... Ideal for metals holding 3 molten blocks. Retains liquid when broken. But yeah, most of it is seared in both cases. There's the scorched fuel tanks, which require scorched bricks. And there's the seared fuel tank, which requires seared bricks. Seared bricks requires grout. Grout requires sediment paste, sand, and gravel. To get sediment paste, because we know how to get sand and gravel, sediment paste is ground up via sediment, which we have mined before, from the Underdark. Or the Undergarden, rather, I should say. By grinding the sediment down in a crushing wheel, you get sediment paste, which ultimately makes the grout for yourselves. You can also make nether grout if you get magma cream and soul sand or soul soil. But for the purposes of this game, we're going to be going for grout here. We're going to go for 4 stacks for now. I don't think we need that many. But at the very least, we're going to need this much for the sake of advancing further. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open up our inventory here, I believe. Get some coal. And we want to go here. Like so. We're going to start putting these in here. I guess I could just use it the other way. In fact, that might be better for us. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let's do this the other way. There's an easier way that requires much less effort there, I would say. So, yeah, no, all we gotta do is just come over to here, I do believe. And all we gotta do is just jump over to here. And to make seared brick, all we need to do is bulk blast in the lava gen. Just before we do so, though, we're going to get this, and we want to put in... We want to put in seared brick, I believe, so where is it? Hold on. There we go. Put that there. Now we just toss in the grout. Ow. Okay. Just carefully. Toss that there. There we go. Now that'll all filter out casually into the system, I do believe. And if we drop down here, we can easily just grab it. Quite easily, but I digress. We'll just let those cook casually, and once they cook into stacks, we can just snag them, and we should be on our merry way. As for how many seared fuel tanks we can make, we can... Okay, so there's the fuel tank, and there's the fuel gauge. Alternate smeltery hearts. So we could go for the seared fuel gauge if we feel like glass is more important. Which, honestly, I'm probably going to do. Because I feel like that's going to be nice. More nice to have, I think. We'll grab these, grab the charcoal. And we will quickly go in and just get the items made, I guess. We're just going to make a straight stack of seared fuel gauges here. And if I'm not mistaken, if we take one, and we take out 4 buckets, I believe, if they're in here, that is, which I cannot see. Ah, here we go. We got 8 buckets here. We'll just take out 4 real quick. Oh, I might be able to hold more, actually. Hold on. No, I can only hold 4. But, with a pickaxe, I should be able to just pick that up, shouldn't I? Yep, that is a full tank with 4,000 millibuckets of water. Now I just need to set these all up. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's 4. Then we do 4 here. There we go. Now, if we just enclose these, take that torch, because we can. Take those, there we go. And we should be good for now. We'll put the torch over here for now. And at this point, we can just use the 4 buckets here. There we go. Alright. Alright. Alright, nope. Alright, no, we're not doing this. Sorry, but I am not interested, and I am turning that completely off. Sorry, but I am not interested in those sorts of advertisements, and I make it a point to ban bots like that. There we go. First few minutes of stream and I get a bot that's just asking to, increase my views. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Okay. Alright. Well, we already got 9 so far, so that's not bad. Do they stack in the same? They do. Alright, that makes it convenient. Now, can I take from this? Yes, I can. Alright, so that's how you get... This is actually how you do it. You don't actually use those other tanks from the Wither utilities, because those are not that great. Now, it would be nice if I could use these tanks to actually fill themselves. Hold on. Would this actually work? No. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. I tried. I tried. Ah, well. Well, whatever. It just means that I gotta manually fill all of these. And it does mean we get near infinite water. So that's plus. Although, what I really could use is like a fluid tank or something. I don't know. Just something to carry a lot more water. But whatever. Maybe I'll look up something and I'll find a way to better transport water, or at least store it a little better, and be able to transport it on a whim. But who knows. Okay. Oh. There we go. Alright. Okay. From here. And now we just got to get back in, because our power's probably gonna run out if we don't get some rest in. Alright, we're gonna go up. There we go. Gonna quickly get some rest, and now we're going to continue on. But yeah, no, we're going to be using this as our means of transporting water. So let's just rely upon this method. I think it's really just overall our best method in general. And the storage is actually quite fantastic for what we got it for, so... So we're going to take full advantage of this. That's for sure. Here we go. I think there was like a fluid interface or something. But I'm not sure if that's going to work with this. If it does, then that'd be fantastic. But I don't think we got that luxury currently. But hey, if we do manage to get it in the future, I'm not going to be complaining. Although it's worth a shot, now that I think about it, but for now, I'm more interested in getting the water done for this smeltery. We can worry, well, not smeltery, but I'm more interested in getting the water for this power generator. So that way we can start making this into a straight-up machine. Now, I do believe because of how much we're going to need, I am going to need a lot more water wheels. But I have prepped some things ahead of time. So, first thing you'll notice is that I've built it a bit higher. Mainly on the wood part, anyways. So, what I've done is I've basically made the layout for the roof. It's very much following the design of the smeltery in a sense. But it's got a design where it's actually going to be rather symmetrical, I'd say. It's still going to follow the same rules that I have laid out for most of the buildings, where it's going to be 3 blocks in, and then you got a roof tile here to give it a gap, and then you'll go in 1 further. So it'll be 4 in, technically. But 3 in if you were talking about specifically the roof. Well, 3 in if you're talking about the roof specifically, yeah. But otherwise, it is 4 gap, much like everything else. Okay, almost done with this first row, which should be a good thing, actually. Alright. And with that, now we just start taking these. Okay. Once these are gone, we should be good. Alright. Now we just got the other side, which we've now got... Oh, it only stacks in 16s. I see. Well, that's good to know. Although it doesn't really stop me from doing what I'm doing here, so I'm not complaining. It just means I can only store about 16 in here. No complaints from me, at least. Yeah, no complaints from me. But yeah. With that, we just gather everything, like so. There we are. 3, 4. Oh, whoops. Oh. Oh, I filled that already. Okay. I was worried I didn't, but I guess I did. Alright. From here, there we go. Then we go this. Then we go here, like so. And we're almost done. Just got a few more tanks to cover. Alright. From here. There we go. I'm sure I could probably do, like, more tanks here, but I think my capacity for just micromanaging this is just 4, so I'm not going to bother doing 8s. I'm just going to be more competent at doing 4 at a time. Besides, I'm going to fill them all anyways, so it doesn't matter how I do it, ultimately. I'm sure there's a way faster way of me doing it, instead of just filling it bucket-wise like this, like I have been. But this is honestly the best way I see it. Okay. But yeah, no, that's 4 millibuckets per block, so we're getting 4 times per tank, so we're getting a lot of water, at least, I would imagine, anyways. Who knows? Well, regardless, we're getting the water all the same, so no complaints from me. Okay, from here. Almost done, just got 1 more. And with this last one, We can now fill the final tank here. Put those away. Put those to here, I guess, for now. And we will start organizing things a little bit. There we go. Put pickaxe there. There we go. Now we just take the Silk Toucher and just pick all these tanks up. Mind you, we don't need the Silk Touch, but I want to conserve as much durability as I can until I get Mending. At least for the Maze Pickaxe, at minimum. Either that or I get a netherite pickaxe, but yeah, I'm not picky on what methods we go with. Ultimately, as long as it's done, right? So, that's the end goal. Okay, but with that, we no longer need the fluid tanks. So honestly, we can get rid of them. As for what we use them in the future, I have no idea. But we'll probably store them away, probably in the depths of light where nobody is ever going to find them. That is the likely fate of these things. That is what I can imagine is going to be the way that's going to happen. Or the way it's going to play out, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see. There's been weirder instances. Okay. 5. Almost there. 6. 7. And finally, after this will be 8, and then we can start actually building. Because I will have prepared most everything. Alright. So, first order of business. Now that we've got everything sorted to a degree. We're going to put the fluid tanks away. We're going to organize that. Okay. We're going to put this away, this away, this away. Oh. Interesting. We'll keep that, because that's going to be a nice addition for some things. We'll keep the food on us. In fact, we're going to take a bite real quick. And now, we are going to start gathering the specified materials. So, first and foremost, we're going to use all this soapstone, and we're going to make soapstone, or polished soapstone, rather. So we're going to start by dealing with that issue. And from there, we're going to start doing the grid soapstone. Well, not soapstone, but, we're going to use the, undergarden materials, basically, but... Okay, polished, polished, polished. There we go, and done. Alright. First order of business. Polished soapstone. Okay. Now, we're going to make a climb up. Okay, going to go up here. And I guess we don't need to climb up all the way. We just need to at least... Yeah, we just need to at least get this stuff ready, so... Okay, so all we need to do is just do a layer here. Really, we should be making a floor as well to dictate what is going to be the end of this little mechanism. But it shouldn't be required, honestly. We're going to cut these up, because I want to face these a different direction for the design of the build, that is. Okay. Alright, let's build up a bit. In fact, before we go any further, let's get some rest here. Okay. We're going to go up. We're going to get some rest real quick before we do anything further. After all, we're going to need the battery power for our current mechanism, because if it shuts off at any point, we're going to get some backlog of items, whether we want to admit it or not. But ultimately, we should be fine all the same. Okay. Okay, we don't need to go this high, but we still need to go up. So what we're going to do is we're going to start we're moving this along. Like so. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Now, we're going to break through here. Gonna chop these down now. There we go. There we are. Oh god, okay. Too far there. Should be fine though. It's not like it's going to affect the build too much. It's just going to take some extra time, that's all. But that's just how building goes. Sometimes you just have a hiccup. Really, I should be making a jetpack, but at the same time, I don't really care. Yeah, it's not going to affect me too much if, build-wise I'm doing this, so... Alright. Now, if we just cut this away, we should be fine. Just chop this little tidbit here. Now we just cut this, so that way we can go up, or face it up anyways. Alright, we're gonna lose our axe at this rate, but we should be fine all the same. Yeah, there's gonna be no harm there. We'll move the polished soapstone here, move the dark oak here. Okay. Oh, whoops. I guess we're chopping this by hand. A little bit, anyways. Okay. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard to just do this, though. Like so. And there we go. That's one area covered. Now we do this. And we should be able to cover this area quite easily. There we go. Now we just close this off. Oh, whoops. Alright. Alright. Move over to here. There we go. And we'll leave this side alone for now in favor of focusing on here. Okay, we're going to close that off. There we go. And now we just build along here and we should be fine. And then we'll have closed off 3 parts of the 4-way area here. And this should be the last bit of soapstone we ever do need to use. At least for this build, I should say. Thus, that is the 3rd part of this build done. And now we've just got to carefully align ourselves for the drop down. Which should be down here. Yep. We want to build the dark oak accordingly. Oh, we have one extra left. That's a good marker, though. Okay. Oh, whoops. Do that. Alright, now with that, we can just drop down here. Now we just need to mark that with a wooden plank, which, honestly, one dark oak is perfectly fine for this. There we go. And from there, we've now got a bare open roof for us to take advantage of. Of course, mind you, we're going to still need stairs, but I do know what kind of stairs we are looking for. We are definitely going to need a border for this, though, I think. So what I'm thinking is we're going to do a... We're going to do an ebony wood inner border and probably a diorite outer border. Yeah, that sounds nice. So with that, that is all the soapstone we do need, though. Now, all we gotta do is just get the rest of the materials, which should be in here, shouldn't it? Put those away, and now we got to find the other materials. Alright, here we go. Depth rock. We just need the depth rock tiles. Of course, there is plenty more to actually get from our inventories. So there is plenty more left over, so there is no worry there at the moment. But we are going to need a lot of water wheels at this point, so I think that's also going to be a concern that we're going to have to address at some point. Okay, that was laggy, but ultimately we're fine. But yeah, no, we're going to need... What else was it? Yes, water wheels. Alright. Alright, in order to make water wheels, we are going to need andesite, so obviously we need to prep that. In order for that, we're going to need to recharge our wireless crafting grid. If anything, I'd like to have it so it could have infinite power at some point, but I don't think we're going to have that luxury anytime soon. So, that's just a pipe dream for now. Alright, water wheels require large cogwheels, which require buttons and planks and andesite alloys. Andesite alloy is pretty self-explanatory. We just need iron nuggets and andesite. Okay, we got a bunch of iron. There we go. Alright, now we got a ton of andesite alloy. And from there, I do believe we need buttons. Okay, there we go. Now, with that... Alright, that's a ton of large cogwheels. Now... Alright, that's 4 stacks worth of water wheels now. So that should last us a bit, I'd say. Apologies if I was quiet there. I had to just focus on the design methods of it. So now, all we need is andesite alloys and shafts, I do believe. We'll take one of the depth rock tiles out. We'll get andesite alloys. And we'll aim for a 64. Yep. There we go. Put the rest of the andesite away. Take the stack of 64 for us. And that is the design purposes of the machine, I do believe, in a nutshell. We just need 4 materials out at a time. So we're going to get a pickaxe. We just need the water wheel, the shaft, the depth rock. And I do believe we need one other thing, but I'm not 100% certain. Right, we also need a water bucket. Or at least, the very minimum, a bucket to hold said water. Well, with that in mind, let's put the Great Maze pickaxe away for now. Do we need the diamond axe on us? Not really. We'll put those away, put that away. I guess we keep the netherite sword on us. There we go. It's a bit of a kerfuffle, this mess of an inventory, but we should be fine. Alright, so we're going to move the netherite sword for now. We're just going to have 1 bucket in our inventory. And off we go. From here, we just build. Build up. That is the only goal we have. So 1 there. We build up the pipe. Build it in that direction. And let's actually take the seared fuel gauge and we're going to put it, I guess, right. I guess we put it right here. Yeah, no, we'll put it here. Why not? There we go. Alright. Gear there. Alright, depth rock into position. Grab that. And then all we need to do is place the water wheel and the water. Take this. Close this off to make it easy for ourselves. Water wheel. Water. Gather the last of it. There we go. Water. There we go. Now we place the water there, gather water in the water buckets. Now we begin. Once again. Now, naturally, this is going to be a little bit of the boring part of the stream, so I understand if you just want to vibe to music or something like that. It's not going to be that exciting, but hey. You'll get to see the process firsthand on what's going down, ultimately. But yeah, no, what basically ends up happening is... all I do, really, is just place down a... make sure I'm not shifting in all of the aspects here, so that way we can enclose each area. Unfortunately, while I would love to connect all these water wheels together into one big conga line, that is not entirely viable with how water works. If it were something completely different, I'd probably be able to make this work. But unfortunately, that is simply just not the case. Thanks to certain limitations from Minecraft. Yeah, water flow is unfortunately just something that you can't control easily. Else I would have changed it somehow. Okay, we're gonna put... well... I could just extend this up, couldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, let's just put that there. There we go. We're going to extend this up a bit. Do this. Extend it all the way up. And then we just go all the way around here. There we go. Now we just put a seared fuel brick there. Get the water bucket, and we just build this up now. And honestly, we just rinse and repeat. We expend more depth rock as a result of this, but it's fine. Okay. Grab the water here. Alright, that, and water wheel. Water. Alright, grab this. Alright. Depth rock. Alright. Water wheel. Water. Gather the last bits. Now the depth rock. Here we go. Shaft. Water wheel. Water. And we take the box there. Now we extend this up, I do believe. And we're just going to slowly build this up in, like, layers, I guess. Much like ogre onions. Okay, how do we do this? Well, that's going to be a layer, that's going to be water wheel, that's going to be a layer, this is going to be water wheel. So we want to extend up 4. Alright. We're going to do 4 this time. Alright, that's 3, and this will be the 4th one. There we go. All we have to do is place the seared tank... Oh, whoops. Not there. Place the seared tank there. Move it back. Move in the shafts. And off we go. Quite simple enough, really. If we know what we're doing. There we go. Oh, right. One more. We need to go one more layer. Right. This is only 3. My mistake. There we go. Quickly gather this. There we go. Then we put this down. Put that back. Here we are. Done and done. Now we do that. Now we collect this. Close this. There we go. Water wheel. Water. Close this. Like so. Shaft. Water wheel. Water. Now we take more water here. Put it here. And we're good to go. Sorry, I just had to do something real quick. Okay. Alright, shaft. Depth stone. Water wheel, water. Okay, gather that. Shaft. Depth stone. Water wheel. Water. Oh. It seems we are running into an issue of weather now, it seems. So we're going to have a bit of problems dealing with weather. However, with the right prep, we should be fine. Honestly, if we just put that there, that's going to prevent it from freezing over, so that's good. Just that method alone should protect the water from freezing up. I'm not 100% certain on that fact, but it should be right. Alright, but shaft, depth stone, water wheel, water. Alright, we'll do depth stone here again, just to be quick on protecting it from freezing over. Water wheel, gather that, water, depth stone, done. So far, none of the other ones have frozen like this, but you never know. There's always a chance that it might happen. So, better to be safe than sorry. Okay, we're gonna go 3 to start with. Alright, we're gonna go 2 this time. Alright, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to slowly just build this up. And we're going to make it... Yeah, we're going to start scaling it like 2 instances every single time. And we're just going to slowly circle around until we get to this point, in which case this will be the lowest point. We're going to effectively have 1 power at a time at the... going by what I have in mind. Assuming this works at all, mind you. Because this is going to be a lot of rotational power that I'm going to be investing in this thing. So, I guess we'll see how things fare. But anyways. Put liquid water there. Depth rock back. Let's go make this thing. Okay. Encapsulate this. I know it's dark, I apologize, but I can't really... Well, I can change it, just give me a sec. Do we have anything light on us? Crimson Lantern, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Now we can see what we're doing. Apologies. There we go. Now we just do water. Depth rock to cover it up. Now we go. Shaft. Depth rock. Water wheel. Water. Depth rock. Shaft. Water wheel. Water. There we go. Nice. We're getting there. Okay. I guess we just build up to the tippy top here until we're satisfied. Okay. From here... we want to get this to the highest point at least to start out with. Because I do want to at least provide some power today, if not something. We might not be able to get every single generator running, but at that point, it's just a question of actually building it, not so much me requiring it. But hey, We've got a ton of seared fuel gauges with a ton of water, so I'm confident we'll be able to get this done with this method. It would have been a lot harder with our prior method, that's for dang sure. Alright, water wheel. Water. Close. Okay. Shaft, water wheel, water. Oh, whoops. Gather that. Put that there. Alright, gather the water. Shaft. There we go. Water wheel, water, and depth rock. Water, shaft, water wheel. There we go. Nice. Oh, wait, hold on. Depth rock. There we go. Now we build a bit higher. We only need to build 3 high. And then we just build 1 extra. Okay. Build up like so. Done. Alright. Liquid water. There we go. Now we can continue up. Okay. Shafts, water wheel. Alright, that's another row done. Okay. Now we get the water here. And we continue our build. Okay. Okay, we're almost there at the top. Okay, cool. This makes things a lot easier for us. Okay, that's 4. There we are. Alright. And we're almost there. We've still got a few more to go, but hey. Considering how much progress we've made, it's not bad. Of course, of course we're going to need to set something up, and we're going to need to make a small, I guess not a digit room, but we're definitely going to need to figure out how we're going to transfer this power. That is the only thing I'm worried about. We're probably going to start overloading certain systems if we don't prepare a proper vessel for the power that we're going to be starting to produce. Hopefully we'll have the right storage by the time we're finished. Because obviously, if we're not prepared, this is just going to be pointless. Alas, we'll try our best to accommodate. For now, though, we should be fine. There we go. There we go. Shaft, water wheel. Water, depth rock. And now we just need to get this up a few more. Okay, we can get it up 4. And at that point, we're actually going a little bit overboard, but we should be fine. Well, I think we can actually make it work, but I don't know. We'll see. I still need to make this final layer anyways, so it's going to matter regardless. Really just depends how I address the situation at hand. are. Seared stone. There we are. Now we're just got this last tidbit to cover. Okay, shaft. Water wheel. The cover. Shaft. Water wheel. Water. Oh, I guess cover it. In which case it goes into a shaft, and then we should be fine. Okay. Alright. In fact, yeah, no, that's enclosure, I do believe. So we just go from shaft here. And now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna get these rotations to work now. Or how we're going to address putting them into place, I should say. Alright, anyways. I am getting distracted. For now, let's focus on getting this stuff in place before we start worrying about anything else. Okay. Okay, water wheel. Alright, now we put in the shaft. Now, while this may look slow, this is quite literally... How many is this, actually? Hold on. This is, like... If we count by these blocks, and we're dealing with a 19 by 19 plus... times 2... I mean, I guess we're dealing with, like, 19, 20 water wheels. I think I came to the conclusion that this is, like, 200 water wheels or something. 250 or 500. It's a lot. It's a lot of water wheels, if I recall correctly, but still. We should be fine. Now, if I had to guess, what we're going to have to do is we need to link this to this side of the building. Because that is going to be the easiest way for us to link it over to this building via some sort of conduit. I'm not entirely certain, but we'll figure it out. What was the, alright, so crafts and addition. Here we go. Create crafts and additions. We've got connectors. Connects forge energy compatible blocks with wires to transfer FE. Okay, so basically connectors are a way to transfer energy to other things. Alternators... Well, obviously we're going to need the electric... Well, we're obviously going to need the alternator. Because the alternator requires... at least 32 RPM. It generates electric energy. Its energy production is determined by the input RPM. So what we need to do is we need to get all of this system running on a single belt, ultimately. And we want to send it to the middle, preferably. So... ultimately, what we want to have is we want to have a grid operation going. That's going to be in the hole. And we want this to be a grid. Two, three. There we go. And I guess we do the same for everything as we're going along. Yeah, so as long as we keep to this design, we should be fine. Okay. There we go. And there we are. That's another row done. Okay. 3. Doo. All right. There we are. Now we just gotta keep building like so. And I guess we just do these shafts. Well, I guess we don't need to do the shafts just yet. We're going to need to prepare them for the future, though, so... Oh, right. We're lacking depth rock. Okay, so we need to get that done. So let's get that prepped. We should be good. Alright. Now, if I recall correctly, depth rock should be in here. Yep, there we go. It's just not connected to the actual system, I do believe. So what we do is we just simply get close to it. And we got about 655 worth. We do have more, if I do recall correctly. So it's not like this is the last tidbit of it. Because we do have more in the, at our miner currently. So this is not the end of what we can use to build with. I basically went on just a single mine trip to see how many I would get. And I think I got like an immense amount of stacks worth, which is quite good for us. So, anyways, we should only need to do this like so. We give them a 3x3 space to go with, or a 3x3 width to essentially work with, I do believe. Shouldn't be too hard to work with, or handle rather. And that will allow us a lot of liberties and freedoms regarding building. Here we are. Okay, from here. There we are. Okay, cool. Now we just close this off, and we should be good. Whoops. That is a fixer. Yeah, there we go. Even if we don't get the block, it's not too big a deal because we have so many on standby. There we go. That should do it. Yep, those should be all the locations that we will be getting power going to our systems. Now, we need to figure out how we're going to transfer the power. I do believe the encased chain drives are the right method for us, as that will allow for, yep, that should allow for a easy linkage, and it will allow us to connect everything to a singular point. Now, mind you, it only goes in a certain direction, so what we'll have to do is we'll have to make a line of encased chain drives connecting to 5. And then what we'll have to do is we'll connect it to the middle here. or a middle on here, and we'll just start connecting it to the middle. And then we just need to increase the power output before we transfer it over to somewhere. So we're going to need a lot of encased chain drives for the design that we've got in mind. But ultimately, it shouldn't change what we've been doing, so... all it really comes down to is just keeping to the quota and just building upwards. For now, though, we want to focus on 5, so we're just going to focus on these 2 left. And then we'll just slowly, well, I will slowly, in the background, probably just start filling up this quite literally massive power generator. It is probably the most economic thing I'm doing at this point, but yeah, you never know. We'll see. For now, let's just start by focusing on this. Not sure how well it's going to work, but well, I guess we'll see, won't we? Okay, it's 3, 4. Okay, close that off. There we go. Put a seared furnace there. Right, shafts. There we go. Got the water. Now we go. Okay. We'll start with the depth rock. And with that, that's another area done. Go down here. And because we've actually enclosed the top area, we don't actually have to worry about water being the freezing being a problem anymore. Because that's going to be alleviated as we go up. So, that's a good thing. Gather water. There we go. Gather that. Now we just fill it up again. There we are. Alright, that's 3. Here's 4. Done and done. Put it back. There we go. And off we go back to the races. This is going to get really tedious really quick, but whatever. Once it's done, and we will have ourselves a fancy little power source for ourselves. Something I am going to be quite happy with, I do believe. But we'll see. Yep, as I predicted, we're going to start seeing more snow on the specific areas listed. Okay, water wheel, water. Here we go. Shaft, water wheel, water. Done. Alright, next point. Yeah, so snow is going to start accumulating in those little vicinities, I think, so... while we do have to be a little careful, it's not like it's a big deal, I do believe. We'll see. I mean, it's not like the water's gonna freeze, so we'll be fine. There we go. Now we get the seared gauge. Done and done. Off we go. Okay. Water. Here we are. Okay, cool. Now for this. Alright, water. Okay. Okay, water Water wheel, there we go. Water. Done and done. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're almost there. Well, I think we're almost there, but I'm not entirely certain. It's hard to really tell when you're building up, but it seems like we're almost there, yeah. We just got like one set more to do, and then we're golden. Ah, well. We should be able to easily make this quota here, so shouldn't be too hard to accomplish. But we are going to need to get our hands on... Oh, whoops. I completely forgot one more row. Quickly gap that. There we go. Now we just place this here. There we go. As is usual, encompass that. Craft, water wheel, water buckets. Gather that. Now we go down. Depth rock. Okay. Shaft, water wheel, water. Craft the water. Case. Shaft, water wheel, water. Nice. Now we just got this. Just got the rest of the tidbits. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna have to do some sort of leeway work here, but other than that, we should be fine. Okay, to here. Done and done. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I could just build up all the way, couldn't I? Okay, and close this. Alright. Close this. Oh, whoops. Well, I guess we're going on the outside then. Because otherwise we can't get through. Hopefully this is not going to be a common occurrence with me lagging so much, but... Then again, we are working with like a massive water wheel generator, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is partly due to lag. Well, I guess we'll see. Well, anyways. Got these now. Alright. Okay, with that then, all we need to do now is just set up the water. And let's begin. Okay, shaft, water wheel, water. Close. Shaft. Alright. We're going to do water first, but then we do water wheel. And we just get it rotating the right direction, make sure it's facing the right direction, which it is. And we just move on to the next thing here, which is going to be here. Take that and move it over to here. Alright. Gather water. Shaft. Water wheel. Water. Close. There we go. Shaft. Okay. We do water. Water wheel. Close that. And now we just put in a shaft on these locations there. Now we take the encased chain drive. Link it all together. Of course, we're going to need even more chain drives if we hope to make this work. But hey, all in all, should be fine. But we are going to need to get some rest, because otherwise it's just going to look bad. We're also going to need to get some ebony planks, I do believe, but we'll see. We certainly have the room for it. Yeah, no, the weather's horrible. Okay, for this, we are just going to quickly take some of the ebony planks. Well, actually, no, what I could do is just go over here. Oh, no, we can't use the bench saw for ebony planks. Oh. There we go. We'll get 2 stacks of ebony stairs. I guess we can aim for some ebony... Well, not ebony, but, I think it was, yeah, fancy diorite bricks. We got fancy diorite slabs from the looks of it. Here we go. Fancy diorite stairs that we can utilize. We want the fancy version stuff, so we're just going to quickly fancify these things. There we go. Done and done. Alright, this is going to look interesting. I guess we'll see how things play out. Okay. Alright, we're going to start with the ebony stairs, and then we'll work our way forward. Okay. Well, we could do, Alright, well, first let's deal with the ebony stairs. How about that? We could do, ebony slabs, though, for the tippy top, if we really wanted to. Alright. Okay. Just slowly build this up. We're going to actually take off the depth rock here, and at this point... Yeah, let's actually get the tools that we actually use out. So let's get that out, let's get the axe out. Nothing too crazy, just the axe is mainly the important thing here. So go there. Go from here now. Oh, whoops. Out of that. Nice. Okay, and close this. Cool. Oh, whoops. Once again, continuing to be a problem, but whatever. There we go. A nice little corner step is what we got going. Now we do the fancy diorite, which is going to be a bit scuff, but we'll see how it goes. There we go. Now we do this. There we go. Okay. Now, how the heck are we going to do this one? This is a corner in of its own. Let's use some depth rock tiles to set a boundary. There we go. Alright, we're going to aim for a corner slab here, I think. Going to dig down a little bit there, just to make it a bit more feasible. Nope. Yeah, no, I think a slab might be better off here, wouldn't it? Alright, yeah, let's aim for a slab instead. Okay, so that's going to be a slab looking forward. Okay, what else can we do here? Well, obviously we're going to need more, yeah, so we're going to need some slabs. We're going to need diorite stairs. Actually, no, we did get diorite stairs. Hold on. So now we just need diorite. It's fancy diorite itself. Alright, let's get 6 of those. Let's see, do we have ebony? We do indeed have ebony planks. Perfect. Cool. This makes our life easier as we go and prep for just doing this stuff. Alright, stairs, on the other hand, are going to be a bit of a kerfuffle, but it's fine. Let's get the ebony logs, because obviously they're going to be nice, but not required. Alright. There we go. And done. Ebony stairs in abundance, so now we can make the build all the better. And now it's actually sunny, so we can actually start utilizing more of our power now, which is good. Convenient for us, that's for sure. But yeah, no, me changing it up is a little bit, it doesn't really hurt. Honestly, it's actually a nice breath of fresh air to at least do this sort of thing. Alright, we're going to need fancy diorite stairs as well. Put those there. Put those there. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's build up. There we go. Alright. This is a very unique design that I'm going for, but hey, it works, so it's gonna be fine. Really should get some lights, though. Ah, well. For now, the most important part is to get the stairs working in the right order, so that's the important bit for us right now. Okay. Nope, nope, that's not going to work. Okay, in that case... Ah, great. Overstepped my jump. Ah, well. not like it's going to affect us too heavily. It just means that we won't be able to get anywhere anytime soon. Well, we'll be able to get there. It's just going to be more annoying. Okay. Here we go. Come on. I'll deal with it later. Bugger it. Done. Now I cut this off. And now I can just do... I could do that, or I could just do the diorite stair thing here. Nope. I mean, I was going to do this anyway, so whatever. Alright, let's enclose this. Here we go. Now just keep going like so. Okay. And I think we're probably going to have to get ebony slabs as well. Food for thought. Food for thought. Well, whatever. For now, I'm no rush to do things, so... one thing at a time. We'll worry about the corners first, and we'll go from there. How about that? Okay, so we want to focus on this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally 5. Okay, that's the enclosing bits. And all we gotta do is just connect these, don't we? Oh, whoops. Got that, there we go. Done. And the rest will be slabs, most likely, but we'll see. We'll see. Here we go. Alright. Now for the other bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we'll just quickly finalize that. There we go. Oh, whoops. Grab that. Done and done. And with that, we can just do the fancy diorite stairs respectfully, and we should be good. I guess I could do the fancy diorite stairs on the bottom, but I think that's a bit too much effort, plus I'd need a way to actually fly up and actually maintain that. I'm not confident I'm going to be able to maintain that flight, so I'm just going to not. I think it's just better if I go slabs all the way. Okay. Well, with that, we can now do the fancy diorite slabs. I mean, I guess we can anyways. No, let's do the fancy diorite brick stairs first. Then we'll deal with the slabs. How about that? There we go. That's stairs there, stairs there. Still got some stairs here to cover, but other than that, we should be good. Alright, so now this. Okay. Gonna start doing the corners. Oh, nearly fell there. Okay. We're going to set this up here. There we go. Now we go over to here. Done and done. And finally, we go to here. Just enclose that like so. And done. All we just gotta do now is just link the slabs over across. It's pretty self-explanatory and honestly, very cheap to do. So we just cut this up. There we go. Now we slab it over. Like so. Do the same here. Done and done. And we've got one last thing here. Alright, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are left with only one slab left. For the diorite, that is. But then again, it's not like we were intending to use it for any explicit purpose. Aside from just slabbing things up here. Now we just need to enclose this area and make it bright. If we can. Just had to stretch there. Oh, we could do some glowstone. Why not? Let's do some glowstone just to light up the area temporarily. Oh, hold on. Let's put it into corners first. Yeah, so we'll aim for the corners first with the glowstone here. There we go. Now we do the sides. Like so. And then I guess, do it like so. There we go. Now we use the ebony stairs to handle the rest. Oh, whoops. Don't want to do that. Just want to line it up properly. Okay. Okay. Gather that. Okay, that's another. We'll go for this one next. There we are. There we go. Oh, whoops. Well, whatever. It was bound to happen. We were gonna fall in anyways. Alright, let's stuff all this in here. We don't need all that. Anything ebony related, we can just stuff in here for now. Temporarily, of course, as we don't need it right now. Okay. The biggest thing we really need right now is just depth rock, and now we just need to get the rotations going. We're also going to need gear shifts, or, well, chain drives, I should say. So that's going to be our next objective here. Getting a bunch of chain drives. But that was a given when I was doing all this shenanigans stuff. Alright. Chain drives. We don't need fully encased ones, we just need encased chain drives specifically. So we need shafts, we need iron nuggets, and andesite casing. Okay, andesite casing. Let's see. We need iron nuggets, which we do have iron, but we don't have iron nuggets. We do have shafts, but we're just going to turn all this andesite alloy into shafts for now. And we are going to need the andesite casing here. And this should be enough for the encased chain drives we're looking for once we get iron nuggets. Put all those in. There we go. Okay, we're going to have a 64 of that. We've got the encased chain drives set up. We've got the water wheel, or the water wheels, and we should be good. Alright, we've already rested, so that's a fine deal there. Actually, before we go, hold on. Let's get the ebony out real quick. Let's turn, some into slabs. There we go. Done and done. 2 stacks should be enough, but just in case. Yeah, just in case we'll do that. There we go. I'm not sure what's going to happen regarding the build up here, but we'll see. We're obviously going to need to climb up here if we want to get to the tippy top here. And in fact, I'm probably just going to break in through here. Save us some trouble of having to go through the top without any, you know, any assurance that it's actually going to work. Okay, from here, what we do is we connect the encased train drives here together. We move that so we can get the connection going again. And we want it to go all the way to the middle, at least. Because that's going to be where the chain drive ends, I do believe. Now that the chain drive is done, we need a rotator. Or at least we need a way to get the rotational power going. I do believe there is one specific machine that will make this a whole lot easier on us. We just need to set it up because it's going to automatically pursue the highest setting we give it. So, once we do connect it, we just need to provide power to the certain thing that we're going to be providing power to. Which in this case is going to be the alternator, I think it's called. Yeah. It's got a high stress resistance. And it has at least 32 FE that it can provide. It doesn't specify how high it can go, though. So, if we go with a high enough setting, we should be able to produce a lot of power. In fact, the more power, the better. So let's see, what can we do here? I know there is something that we can use here, though. I do believe it's this, the rotation speed controller. It is going to require a precision mechanism, some brass casing and shaft, but the precision mechanism is actually quite easy if we can automate it. Although it's going to be grueling if we just go about it normal means. And even then, it's only going to be 80% chance, so I guess let's try it. Why not? It's either going to work or not, but if it does work, it does work. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And in fact, we could make it with the right set of tools, actually. We just need to... Well, in fact, we can even automate it if we tried. So, we want to go down, actually, here. For this design that we got in mind. So, we're just going to go down to the bottom here, and we're going to set things up. Let's see. Yeah, we should set it up somewhere like here, I guess. Okay, so, in order for this to work, we're going to need to get a... Well, honestly, it's actually quite easy. We just need 3 types of, we just need 3 deployers focused on one specific task, really. And then we just need to send it through a belt. That's all. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put in a shaft. We're going to make it... Yeah, it's going to rotate that way. So we want it to hit this, this, and this before hitting this. And then using a belt to get it across. There we go. Like so. And that'll complete it into a part, I do believe. And then now we just need the deployers, which we're going to need 3 of, I do believe. 3 deployers. Where are they? Deployers, deployers. I know we have a lot of them. Okay, with 3 deployers, all we gotta do is we got to separate this by 1 block. And set up all the deployers together. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's 1. Now for you. Done. Alright, now what we do is we take the axe here, drop this. Now that these are connected via rotational power, all we gotta do is just full send the power, really. Now, how we're going to do this? I guess the easiest way would be to do a double big gear, I think. Yeah, if we do double cogwheel here, it'll connect to there. And then we can just do a shaft here. But then it gets overstressed. Well, that's annoying. Okay. I'd light the load by getting rid of some of the miscellaneous stuff. Okay, if we do a small cogwheel here, while it is a bit slower, it does do the job, I think. Unless this is a bit too much power still. Yep, that's still too much power. Okay. Wait, hold on. If I take out this gear, there we go. Okay, now it's working. Apparently. Okay, so what do we do here? We're going to need to set up some filters. But we should be able to make this complex mechanism quite easily, so let's see. So we need one small cogwheel, one big cogwheel, and an iron nugget. So filter small nugget, or small cogwheels. Filter large cogwheels, and then filter iron nuggets. So we got iron nuggets there. Let's get all of our components now, I suppose. We're going to take this golden sheet to prepare for the complex mechanism. And do we have enough big cogs? I guess we should have enough. As long as we have some degree of them, we should be fine. Okay. Let's see, do we have enough for the... Do a small cog. And do a big cog. Oh, that's overstressing it. Okay. Okay. This is getting to be interesting. Okay. Alright, well, if I do this, that'll power the mechanism going forward. And let's see. If I do a big gear... Well, no, if I do a shaft into a double big gear... Yeah, if I do a shaft into a big gear, preferably on this side. There we go. Now I can get the shaft to connect here. And now it starts working. Okay. I'll put this away for now, as well as the depot. And now we just set the large cogwheels in place, and we should have a working component to set up. Alright. Take this. Now we just repeat the process. That's 2. Here comes 3. Take it. 4. And by the time we're done... And this should be the last needed output here. And finally... We've got a precision mechanism. There we go. This exact thing is going to be used to, well, produce a lot of stuff for us, actually. Well, let's put the nuggets in, because we can always use those. But yeah, no, that's how you get a precision mechanism. There is a way to easily automate this. And honestly, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is just literally just find a way to connect it together. And of course, you can go about it the same exact thing, and you can even go as far as to filter the precision mechanism to go into a different output if you use the right funnel. But I digress. The point is that you can make this work. And you can make it work quite quickly if you know what you're doing. But before that, of course, we're going to need power. And, well, among power, we're going to need the rotation speed controller. So let's get the brass casing, the shaft. Well, we've already got the shafts. We just need the singular brass casing, which we have a plethora of. And now we just make it. We take the brass casing, put the precision network there, and done. We have a rotational speed controller. Nice. Now we've got a very big key item for our mechanism. That is going to help us immensely with controlling how much power we're going to be starting to input, I do believe. For now, though, let's focus on getting things active by going to rest real quick. But yeah, no, let's start by actually getting the rotational power going. Because we're going to make a lot of rotational power happen in like a short period of time, so I guess we'll see how that plays out. Alright. Gonna start by climbing up here. Honestly, I would not be surprised if this entire thing blows up. But my hope is that it doesn't. And that we get a ton of power. Okay. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to set up some ebony planks, I guess. Right, well, maybe not here, but... Okay. We're going to set an ebony plank there so we can get the rotational spinner. Let's see. Okay, so we want this to rotate... Yeah, so we got to rotate this a little bit. Oh, whoops. Take that, there we go. Okay. We want it to face this direction? This is the most convenient direction, I'd say. Although maybe it's not actually. Hold on. If we do a double big gear, then... Well, we want to set up the stationary here, so that's going to be it. So, we want it to go in from the side, so we want it to face this direction. Well, no, if we face it this direction, then we can wire it to go that direction, I guess. So, let's go at it from here. So, what we do is we take the large cogwheel here, put the rotational power there. We take the rotation speed controller here, and we route it to here. There we go. Now, if I do a cogwheel on top, that is going to start rotating in an immense fashion. What we do then is get the encased chain drive here, and just have it rotate here. And now, if we start increasing it, we can start controlling the pace of how fast it will move. I'm not sure how much we can get it going for, but we'll have to see. The point is, we take that, and all we have to do at this point is link the shaft up, like so. And I do believe all it comes down to is just putting down the alternator. And the alternator will go right there. So yeah, let's start by getting the alternator in place. I'll put some things away, so give me a second. Let's put the... Yeah, let's put the fancy diorite away. We'll put the seared fuel gauge away. Keep the crimson lanterns on us just in case. Close to go away. Save for the deployer because we don't need that. Alright. The last thing we need is just the alternator. Alright. Now. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, I think I have to build out to it, so we're just gonna quickly drop down here. I'm gonna quickly build out just a tiny smidgen. And now, all we gotta do... Okay, that's gonna start providing power. We just need to set up something to connect it to. And we should be good. So we're just going to quickly do it like this. We're going to put it in here. And now we just need to wire it up somehow. And by that, we are going to need to... Let's see. I do believe there is a way. We need connectors, which is going to require some copper rods, copper nuggets, and andesite alloy. We can go for a cheaper version with 1 copper, 2 andesite, and a slime ball. But I like the idea of the connectors with a bit more of a cost to it. Alright, let's see. Okay. Now, I would imagine a copper spool is a low conductor, while a gold spool is a high conductor. But I'm not 100% certain. But then again, I'm not sure... Well, I guess we can easily make gold wire, so that's not a big deal. In fact, I think I should have some. Yeah, I got some extra spare, so... We're going to take some of that. We are going to need the connectors themselves, obviously. Not sure how far they extend, though, so that is something we'll have to gauge. Alright, I might be able to actually get away with more. Hold on. There we go. Spools of wire. And now we just need the conductors. I'm not sure how powerful the alternator will be, but we'll see. Alright, so first let's deal with the alternator. Or rather, connectors. Honestly, the cheaper version is this, but we're gonna need the copper rods anyways, so... Alright, let's take a stack of copper with us as we go down. And we're just gonna quickly rig this up to here. Okay, well, there's nothing in there, so copper goes in. And then we just let that grind up. And we get some copper rods for our troubles. I'll have a stack of 63 nuggets on hand, just so we can make the connectors properly. Alright, 12 should be enough for our purposes. I honestly don't expect us to use even that much, but you never know with these sorts of things, so... better to be safe than sorry. But hey, at the very least, we've got some power going to this, so that's the important thing. As for how far these links will go, I'm not 100% certain. But... yeah. So it says either use copper or gold. We're going to be using gold. We're going to be using gold once I actually get up there. At least that is the intended plan. Actually, we are going to need to set it up somewhere, so let's set up one of the spools. Yeah, we're going to need to set up the spool. Yeah, we're going to need to set it up over on top of the building. Okay, hold on. I need to actually eat. One sec. Alright, veggie burger. There we go. There we go. Got to the roof. Nice. That is exactly what we needed just to get the connector on here, I guess. Okay. Okay, the connector will go here. And even then, I'm not sure where we're going to connect it to. Accumulator. Input. Accepts FE from wires connected to the connector marked with a downward arrow. Provides FE to wires connected from the connector marked with an upward arrow. Okay, so the accumulator is basically going to be the means to... yeah, the accumulator might be the way to actually sending power, but I'm not entirely sure where it's going to be charging to. Charges electric items using FE. Yeah, it doesn't actually specify how connected that's going to be. First, let's deal with the connector here. Alright. Let's climb up. Alright. Done and done. We set up the connector. Alright. Wire connector selected. And now we're on the roof here. Wire is too long. Okay. I had a feeling that was going to be a bit too long, but you never know, right? In fact, let's actually do a quick test to see how far we can get it. We'll set the bare longevity of it to be here. Alright, so connected. Wire's too long. Okay. So, what is the limit then? Would it be 16 blocks? I can only imagine it might be. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's see. So, this will be the corner. So, 1, 2... So, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Alright, so this is 16 blocks. Wire's too long. Okay. I guess I could Google it. Nah, let's not. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 works. Okay, there we go. So 10 works. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How about 15? Does 15 work? Wire's too long. Okay. 14. Wire's too long. So 14, 13, 12. Is 12 too long? Nope. 12 is exactly what we need. There we go. Okay, so it goes in extensions of 12, essentially. So we're going to need to connect one that's going to go to the side and downward, essentially. Which I guess makes sense. But we're also going to need to connect it over to this building, which is going to connect it up to here, I guess. So all the more reason that we gotta prep this correctly, so... Okay, so from here, what we can do is set this up here. There you go. Can we connect it here? Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay, so that's connected there. We'll put a connector here. We will connect these over. There we go. We will then take this, and hopefully this is enough length to actually work with. Wire's too long, okay. It's going by an extension of 12, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is probably the longest we can get it. In fact, I might try and see how this works here. Can we get it here? At least? Yes, we can. So, it specifies in a 12 by 12 square. It doesn't necessarily have to be within the square's perimeter, it just has to be within 12 blocks within a square. So 1, 2... Oh, whoops. Alright. Good to note, though. Good to note. Alright, so 1, 2... Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to be 9 no matter what we do here. As we build upwards. Okay, so... Gonna have to build one block out, but we should be able to make this happen. Okay. Okay, we won't be able to reach there like that. But we can do that, so that way we got a bit of a platform to work with. There we go. Okay, this is going to get us up a bit. Okay, this is the ideal level. There we go. Now, we need to build up 12 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is going to be the highest point we can actually get it to then, maybe. Assuming we're lucky, that is. Okay. We'll try it here. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Wire's too long. Okay. Maybe if I build it a little lower. Let's build it over to here, I guess. How about here? Yep, we can actually do it there. Okay. Oh, whoops. Alright, well, we're getting the wire there, so that's good. Not sure what we're going to do with it, though, in the end. But anyways. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that's... God, I need to count that again. So we want to aim for that block, preferably, which is this. Let me just count once more. Alright, so that should be the right block. We're just gonna go for the wire connection here. Should work. Yep, there we go. Now we just need to get the connector connected to the tippy top. Which is gonna be a chore and a half, but honestly, we should be able to make it with one more wire. But if we do that, then we should be on our way to getting mass power. Of course, we will need to link it to the system in general, but I think we can make it work. I think, keyword. But otherwise, we should be able to connect the connectors quite easily. We just need to get a bit more spool. That's all. So, with that in mind, let's go down. Let's get some gold plates. Alright, we're going to take 16 of these puppies. We're just going to flatten them up nice and thin. Going to take all these copper rods, and we're going to start stuffing them in the machine. Because, obviously, we can use these for more than just what we have in mind. With the compression, we should be getting some copper plates, which will be used for copper wire. And ultimately, we'll add to the connections that we have in mind. But I digress. Ultimately, every little bit counts. Alright, almost there. Come on. And that's all of them. Nice. That's 16. Okay, we're gonna just take those then. We're just gonna toss the golden sheets in. Okay. There we go. We'll let those cook. We will put the copper rods away. We still do have quite a bit to cover in regards to building that machine, but we'll build it as once we finish connecting everything to the network, I'd say. Because that's the next step, ultimately. Connecting everything, isn't it? In fact, I'm honestly not sure how we're going to connect everything together. Okay, well, the accumulator accumulates it, so I'm assuming that stores it. Is there a way to store it beyond that? The controller is a storage bus in general, but I prefer something like a battery. Yeah, no, we don't have any batteries, it looks like. Okay. I mean, you figure there'd be, like, some sort of energy storage, right? It just seems a bit weird to not have it. Oh, well, it's not my concern. Well, to a degree. I should only need one spool. I'm just going to trust my instinct and assume that's the right case. Because once this is connected, this should provide a paltry sum of power, which will just dance along the roof line of most of the building. Or most of the buildings that we've got. Or at the very least, the more important ones, I should say. But anyways, we're going to provide a lot of power to a certain thing. Okay. Gonna cut that. Alright, we do the wire connection here. Okay. There we go. Node has been linked. And now all we just got to do is set up how much power is being produced, which we're just going to overload everything for the most part. And I need to decide if I'm going to just make a straight up solar panel array to connect the power grid with. Because I assume I can get a power wheel going. Anyways, that's besides the point. I'm going to start speeding things up to 256. Oh god. Alright, that's going to generate a ton of power, I would imagine. And that's only one, mind you. This is going at insane speeds, so yeah. We'll let that power through with electrical buzz. And figure out how we're going to handle the rest. Okay, we're going to use a spool here. Then we're going to use a spool here to get that wire. As we figure out how we're going to connect this. Let's see. Okay, let's see. We've got controllers. Yeah, the normal controllers are pretty self-explanatory on what they do. I don't need them. Solar panels are the next best thing because they have a capacity and they store FE. Jetpacks are an option, but we don't really need them. I mean, I guess we can get them, though. I mean, it would allow us to fly, so that is a boon to consider. And would give me reason to get a... well, maybe not netherite, but a diamond jetpack would be pretty nice. Or at the very least, a gold? Yeah, I could make a gold one. It'd need a little bit of work, but it's possible. Let's see. We don't need a safe. Don't need oak, coffee table. Yeah, no, the only thing that sticks out like a sore thumb is the solar panels, yeah. So we're going to be using solar panels and water power just to charge everything. Alright, but let's start by making the accumulator. I think that's going to be required. So what we need is 6 brass sheets. We're going to need 6 capacitors, an advanced circuit, brass casing, gold wire, and 2 connectors. We've got 5 connectors. We've got gold spool. Which, I mean, we're going to need multiple of, I do believe, so... let's just set this up here for now. And we can always make more, so it's not like we're in a rush to actually go and get it, so... let's get some rest here real quick. Alright, let's go down a floor. We need to go down a floor, not up. So we're going to go down a floor. Go up. There we go. Now, we're going to need to make this machine. Let's see. So we're going to have to redesign the bits here, but it's going to be a 3x4x3x4. Shouldn't be too hard, honestly. Yeah, so it's 3x4x3x4x3. There we go. Okay, and with that... okay, Okay, so we want to disconnect the topmost ones, and then we can just get the rest of the build one away. There we go. Get these two. There we go. Now, for this recipe, we're going to need 6 brass sheets, like I have said before. We should have the brass, not the sheets. Okay, we got 6 brass. We can easily turn these into sheets. Yeah. We can easily turn these into sheets, put simply. There we go. Brass sheets done. Now, capacitors are pretty easy to make. In fact, let's start putting some stuff away before we continue on. Hold on. I'm gonna put some of that away, put the water away for now. Water wheels away. Andesite casing away. Let's put some of this building material away for now. There we go. That'll be a lot more clean for us. We'll put the mechanical crafters away for a later date. That'll have to do for now. Till we organize a little better. But anyways, we got the brass plates, so we will set those up for now. There we go. Okay, here we go, capacitors. We need 6 of these, 3 on either side here. We need this gold spool here. What else? What else was it? Right, it was brass casing, 2 connectors. Alright, so brass casing, 2 connectors, and we need an advanced circuit. Where do we put? We put the advanced circuit on the very bottom. Okay, no advanced circuit there. No advanced circuit here. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to make ourselves an advanced circuit before we continue on. Well, whatever. We've made advanced circuits before, so it's not that bad. So we're going to need nether quartz. We're going to need gold wire. Okay, what else? We need an integrated circuit. The capacitor, obviously. We've got 2 integrated circuits, I do believe. In here, yep. And we need 3 of those electron tubes. Do we have any on hand? Not. Nope. There we go. An advanced circuit just waiting to be used. Perfect. Okay. Put those there. Put these on the bottom. That goes in the middle. These go on the side. This goes on the top. And there we go. Advanced circuits. And with that, we take the advanced circuit here, put it in the 9th slot here, and with some time to make, it is a slow process, we should be able to make what we came here to do, which is the connector, which will give us a power source to work with, which will then need to be connected by a power. So we're going to need a lot of solar panels, most likely. But otherwise, it shouldn't be too hard. Either that or we just connect it directly. Either way, it's not going to really matter, but we'll be fine. We'll make it all the same. And there we go. We've got a accumulator. Now, all we gotta do is connect it up. Honestly, what we could do is, do a bit of a connector on the top here, and then just wire it over to connect over to the top here, I think. Or even better, where this oak slab is. I'm not sure if it's going to work as I'm hoping it will, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh, whoops. That is not where we want it. We want it up here. So place it there. Okay, the accumulator is basically a battery from the looks of it. Wait, hold on. Doesn't specify whether it's up or down. Okay, okay, hold on. Alright, so it accumulates electric charge. Output provides FE to wires connected to the connector marked with an upwards arrow. Input accepts FE from wires connected to the connector marked with a downwards arrow. I guess we go down a level. Let's make some gold wire, I suppose. Alright, well. Let's go and set things up, I guess. Starting with the connector up here. Alright, so one, 2, 3. Okay, well that's 12, so that's the first marker here. So we connect this. Wire is too long. Okay. I might be able to get away with a higher position here. Maybe? We'll see, we'll see. Would this work? No, wire too long. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. Okay, so let's see. 12 probably doesn't work. Yep. How about 10? Does 10 work? Nope. Does 8 work? Oh, okay. So 8 does work. Okay. Okay, so with that, then... connectors come in. Alright, so from here, 1, 2, 3... Alright, so here. There we go. And... okay, we place it here. We get the gold spool going. Like so. And then, with a connector here. There we go. We should have a full stack of MFE. I have no idea whether this is going to connect in or out, so... Oh, wire connector output selected. Oh, so I already input it. Okay. Alright, so this is already inputting into the batteries. Okay. So we're currently dealing with an MFE situation and KFE. Okay, now the question is, does the solar panels actually keep it powered or not? Okay. I could do the output straight up to the controller, couldn't I? Hold on. If I get some, yeah, if I go down and I get this connection going, I should be able to just straight up power this entire thing, right? Well, regardless, the battery's going to be doing wonders, so it's not going to be that bad. Alright, 4 connectors have been established. We're going to go up just to make sure we got everything going. Gonna put one right on top here. And we just want to connect it to there. That way we have... Alright, so we got... So we got MFE just coming in at this point, so... Hopefully that's a good thing. In fact, there's an easy way to actually determine whether I got this or not. Okay, I might have actually densely broken the gold wire. My bad. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's go all the way down then and see if we got any excess gold wire that we can utilize. The more the better. Nope. Alright. Oh, no, wait, we got it, never mind. Okay, so we still got the gold spool, perfect. I was worried there for a moment. I am curious to see how the solar power generators would react to this. Okay, so let's see. The tier 4 is currently the most powerful, so we're going to place one on top here. Efficiency is still at 100%, perfect. Now, what would happen if I were to introduce a gold wire output? It would do nothing. As I would expect it would, I guess. There we go. Now, we just need to place the connector there. Alright, output, there we go. And we'll just leave that alone. I assume it's working, but you never really know with this sort of thing. it's going to provide power all the same. So, honestly, it should just be working. Well, regardless, that's just going to generate constant amounts of power. And all we really gotta do now is just build that thing up. For now, what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap up the build to a certain extent. And I will make it a point to actually build up the rest as we go through these streams and just have it in the background, just generating tons and tons of power. Or at least I will finagle with it every now and again to at least help it do so. As for the alternators, what we're probably going to be ending up doing is we're going to be doing a chain drive combo that's going to line up with literally multiple of these alternators here. So we're going to first cut it off, temporarily that is. Okay, it doesn't seem to be transferring power like I wanted, but who knows. Connects 4 generator compatible blocks with wires to transfer energy. Yeah, I have no idea what's... Okay. Well, worst case, it's not working, and I'm not sure what we're going to do, but best case it is, and we've got ourselves a setup ready for us. Regardless, this setup is going to be branched out via encased chain drives, much like the entire machine here. So, expect to see a lot of progress going forward. But now that we've done all that, we just need to close the entire thing off. So, with that in mind, it is a very simple solution from here on out. We just need to slab it up. So, we're just going to use ebony slabs in this case to get the job done. We will be using some fancy diorite to close up any gaps or oddities here and there. And whenever we want to get back into building the future foundation for it, well, I'll keep it off camera, mainly. But yeah. We just need to extend this out, and we should be good. Like that. Okay, well, with that, we just close this off. And with this, we'll just close this. Like so. Hello, Aqueduct. How you doing? I am just currently wrapping up the build. I am doing quite well. I'm currently wrapping up, at least for the most part, the build for the massive generator we've been building over the course of 2 streams this time. It is not fully complete, mind you. It's only like running at 4/25ths of the power it should be going. But considering how big the mechanism is, it's going to take a while for me to complete anyways, so... Ah, I see. Well, good to hear you're enjoying yourself. But yeah. Oh, goodness, that's a lot. Good. Well, hey, as long as you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. But yeah, no, I've gone through 4 out of the 25 water wheel generators. I made a new tool that's going to provide rotational power at its highest maximum output that we can do, which is 256 revolutions a second. I do believe it's called. I do believe it is. Jeez, that's a lot of Pokemon. That's gonna be insane. Good luck. Okay, we grab that. Hop up and over. Shouldn't be too hard to collapse on this. Ah, I see. I haven't decided if I'm going to be doing Pokemon content. I do like the franchise, but I've never really gotten into the games, I must admit. Who knows? Maybe it's something I do in the future, but as of right now, I have no plans to touch the series anytime soon. Maybe something for later on in the future. Who knows? Okay, close this up. Here we are. Now we got this bit here. Okay. There we are. Oh, break this. There we go. Now I got a nice clean area there. Oh, I see. Interesting, interesting. So it ended up turning into a normal water type, I want to say. If I recall Nidoran's stats correctly. Okay, now we just got this last bit, then we just got to encompass the entire thing. Which shouldn't be too hard, I'll be honest. Then we've got to close up the inside so nothing looks out of place. And we should be able to make everything work by that point. We should be able to actually close this off, so shouldn't be too hard to accomplish. Let's just hope we have enough ebony planks, which, honestly, we should have enough slabs. Yep. Looking at it, we've got quite a bit, yeah. Okay. And with that, the slabs are done. We are going to right-hand these, so that way we can see a bit better. We are then going to put the slabs away. We are going to get the stairs. I'm not sure if we have enough for what we're trying to do. Yeah, probably not. So we should probably go about making just a few more adjustments here and there. There we go. 5. There we go. Alright, that's the ebony planks. Got a bunch here. There we go. I can only imagine, if I recall, you'd be eventually evolving them into a Nidoking and a Wartortle or Blastoise, I think. So yeah, no, it's going to be an interesting combination that you got there. Yeah, Blastoise. Alright. Well, once I'm done with these little bits of stairs, we can just move on to something else at that point, I think. Because we've done what we mainly wanted to get, or mainly what I wanted to get done. Yeah, so all we gotta do is just stair up the last tidbits that we've got. Oh, whoops. Of course we fall down. Yeah. Well, I wish you luck in there. Sure it's going well. Okay, from here. Alright, careful of the pits. There we go. Okay, from here, yeah, we just... Oh, nearly fell off. Well, nearly had a worst case scenario happen there. Or at least I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't, in hindsight. There we go. Close this off. There we go. Chop that. Oh, you did? Yeah, I've heard a few... Yeah, no, Well, I don't play the games. I have seen enough, content to know what you're talking about. I never actually got into Uranium, but I do know somebody who did play it. It's a good mod. It's a good alternate mod that you can go for. But of course, it's gone to the ages at this point. Only available for download at this point. But hey, it's there, I suppose, just hiding away somewhere on PCs. So that's something. Okay, there we go. Well, with that is the mechanism effectively done. What is probably going to end up happening, going by, of course, set design for what the water wheels are supposed to do. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing the chain drives again, just making sure everything's, in tip-top shape. What's going to happen is the encased chain drives are going to link up to all 5. And it's going to maintain a constant rotational speed power. And it's going to provide a lot of power just to these 2 clock tower effectively gears. And through these encased chain drives linking to here, which is going to link to a chain of just outputs, we're probably going to provide a ton of power to just one line of power. Well gunboat, or well gunboat is...
No.
Yes. He's just a guy who advertised, so I just banned him. Yeah, he's... You know how those people are. They just come in, advertise to get more... and try to get me to pay to get more viewers. Yeah, it's not fun. I just... You know the policy at this point that of what I do with people like that. I just... They're basically bots, so there you go. That's just how it goes. Okay, get you out. Okay, got that. And there we are. Grab that. I think we're, for the most part, done then. At least for this power grid anyways. Now, let's see. Is there anything else I want to do? There is one thing I did want to do before we ended off stream. Because at this point, I should quite literally end stream if I really wanted to. Alright, let's go down for a moment. Because I want to create... I want to create something I want to generate some cobblestone and basalt. Now, the reason I'm specifically going for cobblestone and basalt is for 2 key reasons. Basalt has a very unique property I've come to realize. Or at the very least a unique combination that's going to help us in the long term. So, basalt, if you give it a... Well, if you blast it, it gives smooth basalt, but if you wash it, it gives blackstone. Now, naturally, we could also crush it for black sand. We could do a few other things with the basalt, which pretty obvious. But we can automate this puppy if we wanted to. But I digress. I'm getting off topic. With the watered-down version of Blackstone, what you can do is, if you're smart about it... Let's see, where was it? Yep, here it is. You can get magmatic stone. With this magmatic stone, with the lava bucket, if you were to throw it into bulk blaster, you can get magma blocks. And naturally, with that in mind, magma blocks can be turned into obsidian. So, if you were to chain it correctly, you could basically make infinite obsidian. So that is the reason I'm going for basalt. Alternatively, of course, there is smooth basalt, which is more so for crafting, but I'm mainly in it for the obsidian. I would assume there's other things we could do with it, like black sand, which could make grout, or we could make, like, glass, or many other things, really. I guess you can get molten glass, there's melting, yeah. But yeah, no, you can get sand, you can basically get a number of things, but the key thing is obsidian. Now, for cobblestone, well, I mean, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? It gets you cobblestone, which you can turn into sand, gravel, you can turn it into a lot of stuff. So having that infinite resource is just too good to pass up. Now, due to the configuration of the basement, it might be hard for us to actually work with that as a form of... I wouldn't want to say it's a hard thing to make in general, but it is something that is going to be hard to make. Oh, and I guess in the off time, I was just fishing a little bit. I didn't really get anything out of it. That was something I did on the off time, but yeah, no, let's go make a cobble and basalt gen. Now, I have in the downtime actually prepared for this. And if I recall correctly where it is, hold on. I'm not sure where I put him, but I do have ice somewhere. Okay, I don't have ice anymore. I thought I did. Okay, that's weird. Did I put him away in here? Hold on. I'm certain I had ice. I just don't know where I put it. Oh. Well then. I do not know where that went. Am I certain I'm not missing it? I had like 2 ice, didn't I? Hold on. Am I seriously missing it? God. Oh, here it is. It's just hiding in this crate. Alright. But yeah, no, we are going to need blue ice for this. Honestly, I really should get more, but we should only really need 1. We don't really need to go too overboard. We are going to need to go to the Nether real quick to get something else. Specifically, we need to get our hands on... I do believe it is soul soil or soul sand. Yeah, no, it's soul soil if I recall correctly. So we need to get our hands on that if we can. And let's see. Oh, hi. There we go. Let's see. Soul soil, soul soil. If we're looking for that... Nylium is not the right place to be. We've got the Crimson Forest there. The Wailing Garth might have what we're looking for, but no guarantees. It is indeed a dog. Oh, I guess, yeah, no, we could barter with piglins, but we want soul soil specifically. Embodies apparently dropped that soul soil. And soul soil can make a number of things. Soul slate, for example, but nothing really too crazy about that. But no, we're going to need soul soil. I think our best bet is honestly going to the Wailing Garth. Yeah, soul soil. So, I do believe that there is a way to get there if we just follow these torches correctly. We should be led to a old mine shaft that we've been using in the old part of the streams. A bit of a dangerous little escapade, but still, it was the safest way to travel in the Nether. Okay. Continue on. Yeah, it looks like a dog to me, Aqueduct. Ah, here we go. Soul Sand and Soul Soil. We should only need the Soul Soil, but Soul Sand is also equally good. Okay, we need the shovel. I do believe we've got... Yep, we got one ironwood. Should have a netherite shovel now. Here it is. We'll just grab a bunch of both. Why not? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're just gonna grab a bunch of soul soil and soul sand. No harm in doing so. Okay. Here we are. Okay, that's 36. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with this all, but we'll try and make use of it, at least. Ow! Okay. Alright. Okay, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64. And now let's just get the soul sand. And we should be good to go. Just gotta pinch what we can, basically. There we go. 36. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, sorry. Thought you were an enemy. Poor old guy. Got smacked by a sword. Alright, well... let's grab this and just get the... Alright, soul sand. I mean, I might, but my eyes are not attuned so well to see that well. So, can I really be Wizard if I can't really see the situation playing out? Food for thought. Okay, 61, 62, 63, and finally 64. Okay. Let's get the heck out of the Nether. Yeah, so you can't really be wizard if you can't really see it, right? At least that's my thought process on it. What the heck happened here? What the hell happened? Did the mechanism break or something? Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let's see. What's going on here? Oh! The mechanism broke for some reason. Huh. Interesting. Oh, did I not turn it back on? That might be what I didn't do. Okay. Oh well. Just means we got a chance to actually farm it. It was probably the sheep. Probably, yeah. Who knows? I think I just forgot to turn it on, really. Because all it took was a shaft to turn it back on, so... yeah. I mean, it could be anything for all we care. Or for all we know. But anyways, now that we have the tools necessary for the design I have in mind, we just need to start harvesting it. Or at least, very least preparing for harvest, I should say. Now, how are we going to do this? Because this is going to be an interesting situation. Let's see. So, I guess we can build it here. We're going to have to set up a platform, though, so that we don't burn the entirety of this barn down. Or, better yet, we might as well just do it on the surface, honestly. In fact, we could just place it in a very particular location. And that being right next to the foundry. Of course, we're going to have to move this over, but I'd say that's a small price to pay. You want the... Okay, I mean... So long as it's in Minecraft, you're welcome to do so. Or you can at least try. You might not get the results you're hoping for, though. Okay, there we go. Now, how are we going to address this situation? Okay, well, obviously we need to keep the distance going, so we want to keep that there. So... I mean, yeah, that'd be the easiest way, wouldn't it? At least mod pack-wise, if you're going about it that way, I would say. Okay. Now... don't want to go too far. Alright, we want to make a dirt path dug out inlay like this. And we want to go all the way to the end, preferably. Now if we take the dirt here, close this off, like so. Close off the bits here. Now we can focus on the mechanism, which is going to be built 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to build the blocks here, I guess. Alright, so the mechanism in hindsight is going to be quite easy, but at the same time we need to automate it. So, honestly, all we would need is to set up the blue ice. So we want the blue ice here, I want to say? Hold on, let's remove the torch here. We want the blue ice here. We want the lava in the middle. We want to quickly place down a soul soil here. because that is going to get us to basalt. And we want water here. Oh, no, wait. We're going to need to... Okay, so we'll place the lava here. Then we'll have water here, I do believe. And that should work. Let's see. Gonna get a water bucket here. Hamda. Okay, so we place the water here. Then we can place... Well, I guess we can move the water a little closer. Yeah, if we place the water or lava here, then it's going to produce blocks in this block and this block. So if we place stone here, water goes there. And I do believe we luckily have lava here on a whim. So if we place it there, then it's going to start producing... Well, it's going to start producing blocks, I do believe, for us. Okay. Gather some stone just to prepare for this endeavor. And let's see. Shouldn't be too hard to make this machine, honestly. We just need to do this, and then, if I'm correct, the lava. There we go. It's going to constantly produce basalt and cobblestone for us, just with this machine alone. Or at least this machine... Basic, simple design. Of course, we can beautify it a little bit, of course, if we do some, you know, work. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly finagle some things together. Okay. Now let's get another bucket just so we can hold the water, make it easier on us. Alright. Now, we can expand this operation as we go along. I just need the bare essentials right now. And then we can just store infinite cobblestone and basalt on a whim. We are going to have to transfer it into the barn at some point, but for now, I think we can just do with 2 barrels. There's really no reason to go above and beyond the Call of Duty, essentially. Okay, we'll put some... Well, we'll ditch some of this stuff we don't need. Ditch the basalt and cobblestone for now. Put the soul sand away, because we only need soul soil, I do believe. Oh, we take the soul soil. Put the dark oak logs away. Got a few machine stuff. We'll put those away for now. There we go. I'll take out the redstone. Put the cogwheels in. Alright. We need 2 drills. Okay. Okay, so mechanical drills are going to be necessary here. Alright, so we need 2 andesite casing and 2 iron ingots. So, 2 andesite casing. We have iron in here. We've got iron ore, but not iron nuggets. Alright, let's take all this crushed iron ore, and we're just going to huck it through to the washer here to make a ton of iron nuggets. Because why not? There we go. Just toss all this crushed iron ore in. We're going to let that generate a ton of iron nuggets. And we'll earn ourselves a ton of resources. Alright, there we go. With that, now we can make the mechanical drills. We just need 2 specifically for this odd job. And we do have water wheels, so this just makes our lives infinitely easier as we prepare this machine. Now, for the future of upgrades regarding it, we're going to need to do a... Well, first we need to set up the building, obviously. So the question it comes now, what are we going to be using to build this thing? Honestly, marble seems like the most viable solution, but I want to use shiverstone for now. It's not going to be that big of a build, so we don't need that much shiverstone, but you never know what you can make with this puppy. We'll see what we can make, and we'll go from there. Alright, let's see. We've got chiseled bricks, got brick stairs. Let's go with... Well, let's make one of each, and we'll see what's better. Because there's only 2 pallet types. Alright, I'm liking the bricks, but I do like the totem aspect of the shiverstone. The big nose. In fact, that's actually a very good corner block. You know what? That's how we'll do it. We're going to use the chisel bricks there for, well, the obvious. And then we're going to use silver. We're going to use the rest to make actual bricks. Okay. Alright. And there we go. Alright, we got a ton of silverstone, or shiverstone bricks, and we got some accents to add to the corners. Angry villager corners. Okay, so this will be the corner here.
Nice.
Yep. Alright, so let's see. It is a bit slippery going by the block type, but that's fine. In fact, let's build this 1 block in, I do believe. And it's actually a tough block, so that works out for us. Gonna build it there. Now let's see. We want the blue ice here. We want the... So, blue ice goes here. We take that out real quick. We want the soul soil here. Yep, soul soil goes there. Lava goes in the middle. And then we have a blank spot. Then we have water. And then the water itself. So the water goes here. Then the lava goes there, so... Theoretically, we have done everything, so... So, we build like that with the chiseled bit here. And then we just build up a little bit. Now, do I want to chisel... Do I want multiple noses like that? Let's go for it. Why not? We should only need 3 blocks high. There we go. Now, if we move the buckets there. Okay, so that's that. We are going to need to move this at some point, but we'll be fine. Alright, but lava goes there. Then we can just start forming this thing around. What we'll need to do is we'll need to do the mechanical drill. And we'll set both of them like so. We want it to rotate. Like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 small gears, I guess? Or better yet, what we can do is an encased chain drive combo here. Well, no. If we do a encased chain drive linking these guys together, then it will link up to a bunch of these mechanical drills, naturally. And then we can start funneling out the resources if we... If we can connect it to something. Well, either way, as long as we find a way to connect these into a power source, they'll just continually go about their day, doing what they came to do. I've not actually done a stationary mechanical drill yet, now that I think about it. I assume I just need to give it rotational power, and then it's good. Alright. Do we do a double large cogwheel? No. I do believe we need a double small cogwheel, then a big cogwheel to round it off. So, double small into a big cogwheel. And then we use the encased chain drives to power it up. Oh, that's how we do it. Okay. So, once that's connected, we can then use a big cogwheel to do that, and then provide the power itself. To where we use 5 water wheels. And then we just go about it the usual. Or the usual way, rather. Where we set up the usual mechanism for it. And we provide power accordingly. Okay, I've got it now. Put the bricks back, and where is it? The villager knows. Okay, well with that, it should be a 4, 5, 6. I do believe a 6 block tall build. There we go. As for how far we can go, it really just depends on us. Let's see. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. I guess for now, let's do 6. There's no harm in doing so. Alright, we'll do a quick double down here. Oh, there we go. Now we just finish off the shiverstone. And I guess for now, what we'll do is we need to move these chests, so...
Not.
Yes, that is a thing you can do, Aqueduct, I suppose. Okay, there we go. Oh, want to keep the axe. There we are. We'll just toss most of it away for now. I mean, it's going to be on the other side here anyways, so we just need to do this. There we go, got the barrel. Now, all we do is that. And we put everything away, nice. Now for this, it's as simple as just taking the barrel, breaking it, then getting the barrel again, planting it down, putting the wood types away, like so. I guess maybe not the terracotta, but still. Okay, now we just break this, which should require the axe, which is currently missing. Either that or it's broken, which I would not put it past myself to have broken it at this point. It was at very low durability. Okay, we'll place the chest there, like so. Oh. There we are. Stuff anything we don't need in here. There we go. Move these, move the torches there, there we go. Now I break all this. There we go. Oh, it seems like we've got some more barrels. We'll definitely be using these. If I can use or place them correctly, that is. Ah, whatever. Alright, we put everything in here, I guess. There we are. Done. Alright. Out of sight, out of mind. Put those logs in with these, I suppose. There we go. Alright. Let's grab all the shiverstone. Shiverstone bricks. Did we get all of it? I think we did. Ah, here's the chiseled silverstone. We're going to grab the more important components. Soul soil we don't need right now, so we'll just leave that there. We'll just make it a 6x6, much like everything else. Okay, now, if we go with the chiseled, and off we go. Alright. Now, done. Okay, now we just build up, and we should be good. There we are. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a... Yeah, let's make another order of my boys here. Gonna look a bit awkward, but whatever. Alright. We could assume the faces go underground. How about that? And that should work for what we're trying to do here. Now, let's hope we have enough room for the water wheels, but we'll see. Oh. There we go. Alright, nice. Now we do the shiverstone brick. Or chiseled brick, I should say. And And everything should be good. I think, anyways. Alright. Let us get the water wheels out. Let's see. Okay, we only have enough for 3. I could actually... Hold on. Could I potentially... No, that wouldn't work as I'm thinking it would. The most I could probably get is squeeze in 1 more. And even then, that's not really that great. So I'm better off just tearing down this corner of the wall and going from there. But we'll see. I'm going to push forward a little bit further and we'll see how we fare. Of course, we're going to need to figure out how we're going to deposit all these items away. But I have no idea, to be honest. I'm tempted to just put like a hopper somewhere and hope that's enough, but I don't think that's going to help in the long run, ultimately. I think I'm better off just prepping things better. Well, yeah, doing something a lot better. Like using that interface or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay. From here, break this. Alright, so if we want to get the maximum power out of the water wheel, we need to go 2 blocks more. And that way we can get the materials required. And that's 4 and 1 more. For a 5 power water wheel. Here we go. Alright. Okay, now we just need to build 2 up. And then we can just enclose this tidbits here. Like so. Alright, now the chiseled silver brick. Oh, I skipped a few. Okay. That's not what I want. Alright. There we go. And just because we can, we're gonna quickly do this. And this, just so we got a bit of leeway working with this. Let's see. Alright. I guess break this as well while I'm at it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Build this along here, and if I'm correct... Well, obviously I'm going to be, but if I build like that... it'll have to do. I'm not looking for functionality at this point. I'm looking for actual results. Okay, so 5s, okay. Do that. Do this. That'll enclose it nicely. Now, if I am competent, well, I'm obviously competent if I'm able to do so much of these designs. But no, close this off. There we go. And let's see. C, 4, 5, there we go. Now we need a slab. Right, we need slabs. Okay, so let's see. What slabs do we want? I guess these are just... For now, these will hold as I figure out what I'm going to be doing. I guess, actually, I could just rotate these, couldn't I? There we go. Now, if I do... Yeah, if I do it that way, that's not going to work. If I do it that way, yes, that will work. Okay. There we go. That's going to send the water down that way. So when I get 5 buckets of water, that will work. Then we just put the slabs there. I guess I'll tear up this bit here so we can actually place the water. And make it easy on us. Now we do the bricks, like so. There we are. That is enclosed as it's going to be. Of course, we could do more, but for now, this should be fine enough as it is. We will only need to place a block there for now, so we'll stick with that. The dark oak drawer kinda sucks leaving it there. Kinda wish I had more room, but yeah, bugger it. For now, it should be fine. It's not like I'm using the it's not like I'm using the materials just right now, anyways. Besides, at the very least, we can put it to good use elsewhere. But anyways. I digress. We're going to need water first, and then we're going to need lava. Thankfully, we've got an infinite water reserve here, so we don't need to tear into our pack to get infinite water. And I'm in no particular rush. Alright. That's 1 and 2. Oh, come on. Okay, that's 2. Now for 3 and 4. And finally, 5. And with this 5th one, we will be able to automatically drill. It's not the most efficient method, mind you, out there, but it will get the job done, which is the key important thing is. Or the most important thing out of this ordeal. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to connect all these to get goodies. I think I just need to glue it, but I'm not 100% certain. Hold on. Let's see. When given rotational force, a mechanical drill will break blocks directly in front of it. Then it drops it immediately on the ground. Its mining speed depends on the rotational input. Okay. Whenever drills are moved as part of animated contraption, they'll break blocks and contraptions they run into. Inventories attached to contraptions will pick up their drops automatically. Okay. So if we work it into a mechanism, then it's going to work a lot more efficiently. Ultimately. So if I can work it into a mechanism, then it's ultimately going to just automatically go into something, which I guess it's infinitely better than what we're doing here. So, honestly, I think I might just wrap it up here for now. I did try to build an attempt here, but I'm probably going to scrap this entire idea and make something a lot more, you know, refined. For now, though, I mean, we got like a very, very crude version of a basalt and cobblestone farm. Because obviously it's going to make the blocks go. It's just... In fact, actually, hold on. I want to try something before we go. Yeah, the Pokemon quizzes are kind of biased, I must admit. At least I think they are, to some degree. Hold on, though. Okay, we got a few hoppers here. Maybe, just maybe, I can pull this off. I need 3 hoppers. And I need a chest of any kind. Specifically, in this case, I will be going for the gold. Yeah, let's go with gold. Now, if I'm correct with this, and I were to place the... Well, once I actually get up there to see the location. Alright, so if I time it to here, so... Dig to here. Alright, so this is where the lava goes. We want to set up... Okay, so we want to set up down a block, 2 blocks technically. Okay, now if I were to use stone here... Okay. We want it to set up to... Alright, so we're going to set up the chest, I guess, right... Yeah, we'll set it right here. Now, if we set up a hopper right here... There we go. And we are smart enough to set both a hopper right here. And once we destroy that block here, we set a hopper right here. Both should be heading into the system there. Alright. Now, if we place the cobblestone back, and we get the shiverstone bricks in place... We do a quick lava placement, and that there. My hope is that both will start filtering in, and they do. Hey, there we go. Now, this is the most rudimentary form of a cobblestone and basalt farm. We are probably going to make an advanced version of this next stream, but for now... Let's just say this is a little bit extra on top of what I've already been doing, so... We've got a lot to go over now. But hey, we've got infinite basalt and cobblestone coming in, just from that. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here, though. I've done quite a bit, and I'm quite satisfied from where I'm at. Yeah, those Pokemon quizzes are really scuff. I don't think they're worth it, to be honest. Either you get an official source for a quiz like that, or you do something, I don't know. You set something up yourself. But at that point, you have to go over every single Pokemon, which I don't think everybody wants to do, so... Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. We've managed to make ourselves a very... I'm not sure to say if it's powerful or not. I'm gonna have to look it up to see if it actually is powerful. But we do have 4/25ths of the generator complete. I will be doing everything else on my off time. just so you guys don't have to worry about me just going over a repetitive process and just building that thing up from the ground up. I will tell you when it's done, though. But that's going to be an offline thing, I think. In addition, we just threw together this little thing that's just going to generate basalt and cobblestone for me. We're going to try and make this into a better machine, but for now, this is just as competent as any other machine that we have. But I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. For those of you on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification when you see more stuff. I stream daily, so if you want to catch my streams, catch me 3-7 MST time. If you want to catch my streams, the best way to do so is search me up at F5Pond to twitch.tv. You can check the About section on my YouTube channel, or my YouTube channel in general for my Twitch and Twitter, or you can check the link down below in the video description of the video you're currently watching. In this case, it would be Go Create, the Goblin Baker series. For those who on Twitch, or those who on YouTube come to Twitch, welcome. Your support is always appreciated. The more support I receive, the more content I give you guys. Once I hit 50 followers and 3 concurrent viewers, I should be able to reach affiliate status, which will allow me to give you guys some more content. What else was there? If you want to get to the Discord server, the best way to do so is contact the moderators, and they will give you a link. Or, if you're on stream, just come contact me. I'd be happy to give you a link myself. But that's if you guys want to get into Discord, and while it isn't that very active, it's still something you guys can come on in and check out if you're interested. But I digress. For those who are on Twitch who want to get to YouTube, the best way to do so is using the YouTube search bar and searching up F5Pond. You can scroll down from the Twitch stream and you should be able to see a YouTube photo. If you click that photo, it'll direct you to my YouTube channel. Or, if you're checking from the VOD section, you can check the VOD description and there should be a link or two which you can copy and paste into your browser. If you want to watch my older content, best way to do so is on YouTube. It has everything since day one, so if you're looking for something specific, that is the best way to do so. If you want to see my new stuff, the best way to do so is on Twitch. I stream every day, like I've said before, excluding Sundays at 3 to 7 Mountain Standard Time, so make sure your time zone is correct if you want to catch my streams. If you want to see my newest stuff, the best way to do so is on Twitch. It has about 6 days worth of content, so I'm sure you're going to find something that you're going to like. But I digress. I really do appreciate you guys supporting me and helping me out and, you know, building up my channel. Really do appreciate you coming on and watching my stuff. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.